Hi guys, just looking for our chat. Probably no one here yet though. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Chat is popped out. So anybody here yet? I started this since I was on my stream, and seemed to be interest for another stream when he had to end it. Nothing special or scheduled or anything. Printing on my Hamander back there, testing it out to see if I solved the grinding issue. I've been upgrading it a bit. New cheater board and the mirror, and printing all the parts in 83D's Knights War Red. So it's starting to look pretty good too. Hi Marcus, and hi Jimmy. How are you guys doing? Anything fun going on? Hey Ashley, good seeing you. Hi Greg. How's it going? I'm pretty good. Kind of bored being all alone for several weeks now, but that's how it is. Yeah, I think it's past 2 weeks. So I've been all alone here in my apartment. Yeah, another day in paradise. Yeah, my girlfriend and I can't see each other right now. She's in a high-risk group, so I've been really careful, but it's better to be safe. Don't want her sick. Oh yeah, been out gold panning or prospecting again. That's cool. Any new videos? Haven't seen any updates or notifications. Yeah, isn't it fun actually? Oh yeah, get work. Yeah, my girlfriend and I haven't moved together yet, so I was there, but I had to go home for a little bit, and then she got the message from her doctor saying that she must be really careful and I should stay here. So that's how it is. At least I get some time to work on my printers though, so I have something to do. Hey Sergio. Yeah, cool, great. I'd like to see those. I enjoy seeing gold prospecting and gold mining. Hey Ryan. Yeah, actually, same with my parents. I usually help them out pretty much, or pretty often, rather. But can't do that now. Need to be careful. How's it going, Ryan? Yeah, actually, we need to do whatever we can to keep them safe. Even though staying away from them isn't easy all the time. Hey, Sean. Oh, I forgot to ask. Does anyone want to jump on? There's the link. So anyone working on something fun? So, yeah, I can see that later. Come on, guys, keep me company here. Yeah, hasn't been too many streams. Um, some days pretty good, but for those that has kids, often less time and everyone's home. So yeah, it depends who you follow, I guess, and how their personal life is, and yeah, is affected by the situation now. What kind of props, Marcus? Oh, nice. Voyagers. I don't think I've seen that, unless it's Star Trek Voyager. Dune, however, I love that movie. One of my favorites. Hey, Chris. Notifications hasn't been um, working properly all the time for many people. So that's might be it actually. Are you jumping on, Chris? Link is. I can paste it again. And then for anybody else who wants to jump on, keep me company and help me out by talking, so I have something to talk about. Yeah, dude. Didn't sound too good. Seems okay so far. Don't like those sounds, so I don't know if you can hear it, but probably are. I've been using most of the time fixing up that with the treater board and oh, it's grinding, or the nozzle is grinding the prints. Sometimes too. Yeah, fixing that, mounting the camera, reprinting all the printed parts with Knights for Red, and trying to get it to work reliably. Hi, Sharif. Yeah, I'll probably do more earlier streams in the time forward, especially when my girlfriend and I move together. I can't be up all night then. So, I'm in Norway, so uh, it's more natural to do earlier streams than I've been doing anyways. But I'm been almost on US time, so no, Greg. It's interesting, but I haven't started doing it myself, and I can't afford to. I'm not a hobby now. I can barely afford doing 3D printing at the moment, so um, uh, I do plan to build a new printer when I can afford it. Um, it will be a CoreXY and probably a print size. Print area will be around 450 millimeters, I think. Cubed. I don't have any SKR boards yet, but if I need the new boards now, I will probably buy the 1.4 turbo. Yeah, Jimmy, we have lotteries here too. It's hard to win, of course, as they should be. They have several options in that regard. All state run. So, will be nice winning the lottery, of course, but I haven't been playing for a while. So I've been thinking about names for the printer I'm building, and since I'm the Viking and from Norway, so I will choose a name from Norse mythology, and the two names that I've been thinking about is Yggdrasil, which is the tree of life, and Ymir, which is um, yeah, everything was created from Ymir. So I'm leaning towards that, but and the guys I've asked also think that was the best one. Yeah, Mjolnir is also a nice one. There's a lot of cool Norse names. I think it will be Ymir. Yeah, I need to play again. Yeah, there's one on Wednesday and there's one on Friday. Friday is the one with largest prize. So. Yeah, Sean. Um, we'll probably call it that if it's sold. When it has trouble. Mashery. Sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly, but um, what printer have you mounted the SKR on? Yeah, actually, I will probably buy tickets today, hopefully. Most of one is about $100, I think. Usually, it's only maybe $10. I know which the series you're talking about, Marcus, but I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I've actually won more higher prices on slot machines than on the lottery itself. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be good. Hey Joe, want to jump on for a bit? I don't know how long I will be streaming, but this was totally unplanned. Just a spontaneous stream after being on the llama stream. Nice actually. Yeah, Joe. I started the stream straight after Llamas. Notification isn't most reliable these days. Hey Don, what for it? Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to see more streams and videos, we'll probably do an update on the Ender 3 or Hemander when I'm finished with it. I need to fix the or unclog the tornado again too. I was printing parts for the Hemander, and it clogged after, or I noticed that it had clogged after 17 hours. Um, but it had clogged several hours before that. Mm, yeah, the Lama just did a quick stream. Uh, and then new updates on the Ender or upgrades. So I'm pasting the link again in case someone wants to jump on. Keep me company. Well, I've seen a lot of people complain about not getting notifications. I've gotten from most of the old streams at least. Can you guys have fun? uh, I've been on, yeah, these days it has been on CoreXY streams mostly. Yeah, Sean, if you're working. Yeah, no, Jimmy. Would be cool having you on the stream itself someday too. So you're always welcome. Watching a training video, yeah. Have you done any more work on R2D2? Probably not since last night. Isn't that long since we were on stream together? Yeah, I often watch stream with someone work on my printers too. Nice to have in the background, and I use my phone to comment if I have something to add. Nice one. Looking forward to seeing it finished. Yeah, actually, that would be cool. Have you bought a printer yet, then? About time that you do that now. Yeah, if it's a month delivery time, that's a while. We don't have Amazon here in Norway, so we don't notice much of that. The other web shops is still shipping. but not too many parts for 3D printers here. Filament we have enough of, and some basic parts. But I haven't seen SKR boards, for instance. No, no. Maybe duets, I don't know. Possibly seen. Uh, it's not necessarily a rule, but it helps. Yeah, Jimmy. How much do you have left on the ender? I guess you want to start working on the Chiron too. I would. Uh, with Soldo having more printers to work on now, and new printers, not so many the ones I already have. It's fun upgrading them, of course, too, but I want a new printer to do a live stream of them, and maybe a build video. I don't know, and at least a review. Um, but it looks like the next printer will be my own printer, the Ymir. I still want to buy the Trunksy X5 SA, maybe the Pro, but I don't know when I can afford it. I was hoping for a good tax return this year, but no, I have to pay uh, around $1,100. Last year I got yeah, $2,000. If I did get that kind of money this year, I would definitely buy a new printer. Yeah, Jimmy. It takes a while doing all the mods. Yeah, Joe, I agree. If you have something, you probably have more to say about stuff than I do, anyways. I'm not the biggest talker around, so I add stuff if I have anything, but or just joke around. You probably talk more than me, anyways. Most people do. Still no one that can join. Yeah, actually, no problem. You're always welcome to join. That's cool, Jimmy. I guess you designed them all yourself too, since you're a 3D wizard. Uh, when I'm happy and finished with the Commander, I'll probably start working on the future Sapphire S again. Um, I need to move the streaming equipment over there though, so I can do some streams. You can probably make it easier to stream too, and have some interesting content except for just talking. And I can show stuff to you. When I sit here, I don't really have too much to show, so. And in regards to the printer, I'll be designing soon. Start building when I have money. Uh, I will of course just post up the BOM and the design itself. so everyone can build it if they want to. Nice, Jimmy. Send me some pictures when you're done. Or is it the same as the last one you sent me? Of the endings? Which are always fun. The other print I had going on the tornado was for moving the main board to the back side of the engine. And room for a pie and a buck converter, stuff like that. So a nice little mod. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jimmy. I managed to make what I needed so far, but I'm not good at fusion. Far from it. I have a lot to learn. There we go. Yeah. How's the drinks going? Is it a Malaysian person? Maybe. So I'll check it out later. Let's see if it will start grinding again. So, any more cool projects or prints for you guys? Oh, nice, Jimmy. Yeah, he's used to using Tinkercad, isn't he? Oh, probably smart of him to start learning Fusion instead. It's sunny outside there today. Pretty nice. Not that I'm much outside anyways, but that's how it is. That's the temp. Yeah, 7 degrees Celsius. Not too bad. Hey, Vince. Yeah. That is great. Yeah, I would prefer it being yeah, at least 10 degrees higher than it is now. But it's still early, so early in the year. Summer would probably be good. Yeah, Damien, that would be cool. Would appreciate that. I want to become better at designing stuff and learn all the functions and how to do stuff. So Fusion is on my list of things to get better at, and Blender. I got this tablet for my birthday from my sister. Uh, Better size than the one I used to have. The old Intuos 3 A4 oversize was huge, way too big. This is better in that regard. I can probably go one size up, but this will do. Yeah, I love Fusion. I've created some stuff, but I learn every time I do something in it. I'm still a noob. Yeah, same as me, Ryan. Yeah, I've gone through some of the videos from last too. It's pretty cool. Now these days, I've just tried doing stuff. Uh, yeah, I need to do stuff to actually learn it. If I just watch a video, probably wouldn't remember how to do it next time. So, so I need to follow along. Uh, it's a skill I want to become good at. Hey Corey, how's it going? Yeah, then you can do specific things, um, deal with issues that comes up. Yeah, what's the mouse you recommend again, Vinny? Connection space mouse, is it? Yeah. Um, I've been watching the local version of Craigslist. Uh, there's some there, but they are still expensive even though they are used. So today's plan is to work on more on the commander and unclog the tornado and restart the prints for the commander. Yeah, possibly go through the firmware for the commander again. I had some weird issues with the steps. I found a firmware called Cheetah, even though it's not just for the Cheetah board. That was coincidence, but Modern 2.0 based, of course. Um, but it seems like the steps for X and Y and Z was different. So I needed to customize the steps for each driver and the extruder as well. Yeah, you're working, Sean. 2 mails. That'll be enough for today, wouldn't it? That's nice. Spaceball 5000. I would yeah, would love getting one of those. But I can't find those for that price here. Expensive as well. And right now, I would rather spend my money on parts for the printer, the new printer. But I can't afford it those either right now, though. So hopefully soon. Yeah, Sean. Then it's hard to do anything. 6,000 hours. Then you're definitely an expert. Yeah, that's a nice work day, Sean. So anyone else have new printers on the way? I also want to buy the Anycubic editor and mount a duet in it. That'd be cool. Yeah, experienced. Yeah, I think I still would call you an expert after so many hours. Um, I've actually found the Cheetah firmware for the Hamander. When I joined a group which has upgrades, CoreXY upgrade of the Ender tree. And just yeah, happened to see the firmware, but the CoreXY upgrade is pretty interesting too. Kind of pricey though. I think it was $325 or something like that, just for the upgrade parts. But the printer would be probably even better, of course, after doing that. That's nice, Ymir. But now I have to do a calculation to see how much I've earned each minute. Um, yeah, about exactly the same, really. That was doing digital marketing, SEO, and stuff like that. That was for my own company, or the money was to the company. Let's see. Crispy. Howdy.
Good morning, or good morning here.
Yeah, it's midday here. Dinner
No,
time.
no lunch. You don't take a lunch break.
I haven't eaten breakfast. Haven't eaten anything today. Probably should eat something soon. So what's going on there?
Oh, just quarantining ourselves.
Yeah, any work done? You're working on the R2D2 as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll get out today, do a little sanding on the body. It's quite a large project.
Yeah, doing it by hand, Sunny.
um,
Oh, yeah, cool.
I've got a little pneumatic orbital sander,
Yeah,
so I can dial it down to a slower speed. But I haven't done anything of this scale on this surface. You know, the whole thing's
Yeah,
rounded, so it might
could
turn into a complete train wreck and end up in the trash. I don't know.
could be probably easier to get it done well with a large piece of sandpaper and do it by hand. But it takes time, of course. But
I don't have that kind of patience.
well, if you can get it to work with the tool, it's better, of course.
Yeah, and you know, I haven't done anything like I said of this scale, so I expect to make mistakes and not
Yeah,
turning out the way I like it. But yeah, we all have to learn somewhere.
yeah, that's how we learn by doing mistakes.
What are you working on?
Only been working on the MD3 upgrade or Ender as I call it, with Ymir and Cheetah board.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's the Visage Cheetah board. Not the best board out there, but it was cheap, and I bought it as soon as it came out.
How much was that?
I think 23 or 24 bucks. I think pretty cheap.
And why did you pick that over the SKR?
The SKR wasn't out yet.
Okay.
I haven't had it for quite a while. I have another one too. I bought two at the same time. So
The extra insurance in case
yeah,
you blow one up.
yeah,
Good
uh,
plan.
that stuff happens. So
Every
yeah, uh, don't want to praise on YouTube. Yeah, but yeah, you'll have plenty of time to print another one. Ryan says if you fail.
Yeah, he's full of great ideas.
Yeah, usually is.
It's easy. It's actually an easy print because it's 3 rings. They're about 150 to 200 millimeters tall.
Yeah,
You hit print, you walk away for a week.
yeah,
So it's really,
takes a while.
it's not hard to do. It just takes time.
Yeah,
You don't have to babysit it.
yeah. Well, it helps to have several printers then, so you can work on other stuff.
Oh yeah, and that was the whole idea. You know, I like longer prints.
Yeah,
You know,
me too.
2 or 3 hours is a quick print.
Yeah, that's a real quick print. Um, most of my prints are usually several days.
Yeah.
Lately, it has been a bit shorter though, because I've printed parts for the Commander. Those are quicker, but uh, I like to print large figurines and stuff like that.
Yeah. Have you done any lately?
Not too many. Uh, the, the last 2 weeks I've been home, but then I'm mostly focused on the Ender. And quite a while before that, I was at my girlfriend's house, so I had no printers except for a small EC3 Nano. It's not really usable for large prints. It's a real small printer, so and
Yeah.
slow, and don't have part cooling, so no overhangs and stuff like that. So, but it prints pretty well if you look at the other parts, though.
Have you thought about making that the 400 upgrade?
For the Ender,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen it. It's interesting. So maybe, but I probably rather would do the CoreXY upgrade for it.
There's a CoreXY upgrade for the Ender 3.
Yeah, not cheap. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Yeah, k3d.com. I'll paste it in the chat. It looks pretty good, but of course, it's not probably not too much larger build area. Maybe more sea height. But I think it uses the same bed.
Holy Moses.
Yeah, it looks pretty sturdy.
Pretty sturdy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
more, that's more, extrusion in one small footprint than I've ever seen.
Yeah. Should print good though. So I think it's interesting, and I haven't seen anybody do it. So, yeah, $329. Um, that's with
So
the
it looks like
discount.
they're just giving you some extrusion in some 10mm rods.
Yeah, some brackets and stuff like that, I think. Um,
And belts.
yeah. So probably a decent quality kit.
But it doesn't look like they're shipping yet.
Maybe not.
Pre-order.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty new, I think. Yeah. E3 serves and ships internationally to more than 200 countries. Looks like it's available now. Can't see anything else on the product page, at least. I missed anything in chat. Yeah, and the extender, yeah.
Oh, it's on sale.
Yeah. Still pretty expensive. I can buy
You could buy 2 Ender 3s.
yeah, and a complete Trunksy X5SA Pro. Well, not yeah, the Pro 2, I think. So that's a much larger CoreXY. Probably not the best quality, but good base for something good.
And where are they shipping from? Is it going to kill you on shipping too?
I don't know. Haven't been able to or found the time to go through it properly yet. So I don't know where they are.
Look how nasty that is, how they mount that bed.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, with
And from the bearing block to the top of the bed, it looks like it's about 80 millimeters. Man, that's a lot of wasted space.
It is.
And then they got that 2040 extrusion on end.
Yeah. So
I don't know. That's
how much C I do?
I mean, that's like half a kit. So for a full kit, that SK Go was perfect.
Yeah. But
I mean, I don't think you can get that right now because the guy's
no.
so back ordered.
Yeah.
Especially with China.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a solid little machine.
Yeah, you bought it, didn't you?
Yeah, I got it the first month. I bought it the week after the video came out from Michael.
Yeah.
And I changed the bed on it to a 6 millimeter rail core bed.
Nice.
Because the other one was just like a 3 millimeter real flimsy thing.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 millimeter isn't enough.
But I guess anything shipped to Norway would be heavy in shipping prices.
From the US, definitely. If it's Asia, probably not bad at all.
I think he's in Taiwan or somewhere over there.
Shouldn't be too bad, depending on which shipping company he uses. So, but I've seen the SK Go. It's interesting. Right now, I want a larger CoreXY. About 400.
The Ender 3 is not going to get you there.
No, that's for later if I do for maybe a later project.
If you want larger, then you're going to have to wait for that Tesseract.
Yeah, I was actually planning to buy that with the tax money, but since I don't get anything
Tell
back, yeah, I
tell
won't.
Josh to start shipping you a piece at a time.
Yeah, that that would definitely mess up the shipping cost though, even more.
Does he send you UFOs at all?
I sent one in the December box.
Okay.
Um,
So
when
you
I
can put
ordered,
a little piece in a UFO box.
yeah, extrusion. I have to piece them together even more.
In a year, you'll have the whole kit.
Yeah. My plan is to build and design my own printer, CoreXY. I don't know if you heard it. I talked about it earlier too, but I'll probably call it Ymir from Norse mythology.
Okay.
So I was thinking about Yggdrasil, real life too, but Ymir, everything was built from Ymir, the whole world. So I like that in regards to the name. So and for being a printer, so I think I call it Ymir. It will. I think the build size will probably be around 450 millimeters cube.
Okay.
So a decent size.
That is decent.
Yeah, not too big, um, not small.
I mean, the biggest is pretty much 500 right now, so 450, you're right there.
Yeah. Of course, it would be fun to have something larger as well, but I don't know if I would need something that big. It would take ages to print. To several weeks. And get a fail, then it sucks.
Yeah, it
So,
sucks. I've got a box of just, failed prints and support material. I think
oh yeah,
I probably have 10, 12 rolls worth of PLA sitting in a box.
yeah. Uh, yeah, there's quite a few fails when you print a lot and learn and stuff. And support material, of course, lots of that too.
Yeah, I think the most of my failures over the past year have probably been warping.
Oh yeah,
And
um,
it'll peel up just high enough to clip the nozzle or
yeah,
the ABL, and then carnage happens.
yep. That has happened quite sometimes. Was I had a problem with that on the first Petri print I did. I designed and printed a compressor cover for Lotus Elise for a friend of mine, and it's long and thin, and I had to print it diagonally, diagonally, uh,
Diagonally.
yeah, to make it fit,
Yeah.
and upright. So uh, it wanted to warp.
Yeah,
So
it's a killer. Well, usually and it happens more, the bigger the part or the bigger the bed,
yeah,
because you have more retraction as that whole piece starts to cool.
yeah,
And
that's when
yeah,
I.
it's a pisser.
Oh yeah. That's when I bought some IKEA back tables and built an enclosure for the tornado, so I could cover the sides and stuff.
Yeah, and it's
And
sometimes
that helped.
if you raise the bed temperature, 10°C, it kind of keeps everything from cooling.
Yeah, I tried doing that too. When I got it to stick properly on the bed, it split after probably 3 or 4 centimeters. So there was lots of forces going on there when cooling. But I got it to work after a while. Learned a lot. And that's probably a year and a half ago now.
Yeah.
So he was happy, got it covered. That was the first thing I designed in Fusion as well. So that was fun. Uh,
You say it was the first thing you did that was useful?
The first thing I designed. um, that's what. Yeah, that one. It was my first venture into fusion.
Oh, yeah, I can't get into fusion at all.
No.
I'm a Tinkercad guy.
Oh yeah, I went straight for fusion when I started.
There's
Uh,
just too many tools in fusion that you get lost,
yeah, just need to learn what to
and all the different planes. And
yeah,
yeah, I've watched a few videos on it and tried a few things, and I can
yeah,
last probably 20 minutes before I go crazy.
yeah. If you find something you need to design, and then just try something easy and go from there, and learn more advanced stuff later. I think it's okay. I can't keep focused for too long myself though. So,
Yeah.
so just getting up with chat. Hey, red lights. How's it going?
Butchum's trying to get Jimmy to stream something.
Yeah. Starts streaming fusion stuff. That'll be cool.
Marcus is printing home improvement parts.
Yeah. 3D printing is nice for stuff like that. Red lights at work.
He's sitting
In the
in the
crane.
crane watching or
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
Something tells me we might see him on the news this afternoon. Crashes that crane into something.
Yeah.
Blame YouTube.
Yeah. Blame the Viking.
A Viking made me do it.
Yeah. Oh. Tired as usual. I actually got some sleep today though. So more than the other days at least. Probably 3 or 4 hours.
Did you end up moving?
Now we started preparing for it and preparing to sell my girlfriend's apartment and stuff. And we had some delays just before the COVID stuff started, and now it's even more delayed because of that. So
Yeah.
we don't know when it will happen now.
Everything's on hold.
Yeah,
Awesome.
not the best time to sell an apartment.
Not the best time to do anything right now.
No, except for being at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm starting to uh, feel feel the loneliness after being alone for over 2 weeks.
Aren't you home anyway?
Yeah, I don't know if now or but I usually visit my parents and stuff, and I can't do that now. And see my older friends too.
Yeah.
So the few I still keep in contact with, except for you guys in the 3D printing environment. So yeah, I spend more time with you guys than I spend with my real life friends.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it though.
It's probably easier because you can just turn us off when you've had enough.
Yeah,
I'm
instead
out.
of yeah, bye. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Ryan is missing the loneliness. Quarantine with the wife, 10-year-old and 3-year-old. Yeah, I can imagine. Uh, I would rather have a mix than all loneliness or not at all.
Butchum, you got a garage or something you can go hide in? Play hide and seek with the kids and then just don't find them.
Yeah, that's a nice trick. Yeah, I might do another stream later today as well, depending on how the day works out.
After a nap?
Maybe. We'll see. I definitely need some food soon, though, at least. Uh, I ate this morning, though, but that was before I went to bed, so that's probably almost 12 hours since that, I think. Yeah, so probably about time to eat something again. Find some dinner or breakfast slash dinner. Your wife will kill you.
His wife beats him up, I guess.
Yeah.
She definitely is the breadwinner. Where's the pants?
Uh,
My wife, I'm in Illinois outside Chicago, but my wife is working in Racine, Wisconsin,
yeah.
which is an hour and a half north, but she stays at my parents' place in Wisconsin all week
Oh
and then,
yeah.
and then comes home on Friday for the weekend. So the whole week it's me and the kids, and
Fun.
they're all in the early teenage years, so they're like this the whole time,
Yeah.
and they just from all day they'll just change rooms that they sit in. So
Hmm.
they'll go into the TV room, just stare at their phone. They'll go in their bedroom and just stare at their phone. Go in the kitchen, just stare at the phone.
Yeah.
And they like orbit the house. None of them are in the same room at the same time.
That's fun. Yeah, my
So
stepdaughter too. Yeah, she's 13. So that's a phone time or iPad time. Uh, uh, I'm not watching a screen all the time too. So what can I say?
yeah, I have an 11-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 20-year-old,
Yeah.
and they're all three are home because college is canceled.
Yeah.
Yes, Marcus, they do feed themselves. Actually, they feed themselves nonstop all day. Their orbit goes through the kitchen as they rotate around the house,
Mhm.
getting all the snacks. Just follow the wrappers and you'll know what orbit pattern they're on.
Yeah. Then you'll find them eventually. Uh, oh, she doesn't like when you stream. But you don't stream all the time anyway, so an hour here or an hour there should work. Mm,
But you
Cheetahs.
ever see that video on YouTube where the guy's wearing the Batman mask and he's chasing his wife around with the camera and he just keeps yelling her name?
Yeah, I've seen
That's
that.
how you should stream, Butchum.
That'll be fun.
I'm Batman.
Yeah. feed us popcorn is evil. Okay.
Make them work for the snacks. Yeah. Good luck, brother.
Get some exercise.
Now they just moved the hospital ship into New York.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Yeah. It's tough times now.
Certainly interesting.
Yeah. The first time something like this happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're living history.
Yeah, about 100 years since last time something similar happened for most of the world, at least.
But even that, obviously, they didn't have the communication the way we have it, where you can see globally what's happening.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy seeing how everything is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Hey, Don. Yeah, Bat Dad. That's fun. Anything cool going on, Don?
Sorry, what?
Don, the German 3D printing nerd. Print this messed up a bit, it seems. It hasn't stopped at least. So I'll let it run and see if it's.
They're showing off the hospital ship on the news, and the camera angle they have shows the front 40 feet of the bow,
Oh, yeah.
which is like stupid. You can't. There's no scale. The ship's 100 times the size. Change your camera angle.
Yeah. Need some scale. Uh, yeah, that's true, but it moves quickly around the globe.
What's the status by you? Infection rate and all that.
Let's see. I think it's 29 here in the city I live. Um, 27. In
27 infected.
Yeah, confirmed infected in Sandefjord, where I live. But it's 4,431 confirmed in Norway, and 322 is in the hospitals, and 32 dead. So
And climbing.
yeah, of course. So, but I think I read yesterday or the day before that hospital admissions was on a decline. But still confirmed more infected, but we don't know how many are getting or have getting well again.
Yeah, that's the whole problem.
Yeah,
There's no way of knowing where you are in the infection rate because you're only
yeah,
sampling 10% of the population.
yeah, not even that. So we're among the top in testing the population, but it's still too few.
Can anybody get tested, or are there restrictions on that too?
Restrictions. If you are feeling really sick, not just regular flu or the mild symptoms, you don't get tested. When it's real sick, yeah, then you get tested.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because if you're that sick, odds are you have it.
Yeah,
Why waste getting tested?
Probably not enough tests available to test everyone. So it sucks though. There's lots of people who don't even feel ill that spreads it. So not fun. Mm.
Hey, Butchram, you can get on stream and show us your wife kicking your ass. That would
That
be
would be
entertaining.
entertaining. Yeah.
Watch a pan come flying through the shot.
Yeah.
You get off that computer.
Pay attention to us. Um, yeah, South Korea tested a lot. Um, um, I think we are in the top three compared to the population size, but still too few. We're only about 5 million citizens there, so really small country.
I mean, I don't know how dense your population is, having not been there, but if you had one sick person move around for 2 weeks before they knew they were sick, how many people do they interact with in 2 weeks?
Yeah, depending
I
on
know they
where.
claim you'd infect 1 to 3 people, but that's really dependent on how dense your population is. I
Yeah,
mean, if you were in New York and you went to Subway or Burger King for lunch and that place is crowded, you're gonna infect more than just 3 people,
oh yeah, definitely.
you know?
Uh,
And then the next day, those people are out infecting groups of people.
yeah, it spreads real fast. Some parts of Norway is pretty dense. Oslo, for instance, and the cities could be dense, but the the country itself isn't that dense. We have lots of nature and population spread all over.
I mean, that's like the one of the craziest things Trump said when the thing started. It was one guy came in on a plane. Well, if you got one infected guy getting on a plane, there's 30 infected people getting off the plane,
Yeah,
and now they're all over the country because they go through New York to get to other destinations.
yeah,
We were, the whole country was contaminated within 2 weeks of that guy landing here,
yeah.
and nobody
Uh,
knew about it.
it went pretty fast there too. Had spread almost all over the country in a couple of weeks. So, and that's only the confirmed cases. So,
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
uh, many Norwegians travel a lot, so it's an issue. Uh, Sean's not affected. Well, that's good. I don't.
You would see with Sean, you wouldn't know if he was infected because he smokes and he's always got a cough.
Yeah, yeah. I often cough too, but
And
I
he went
used.
home sick a couple times last week or the week before.
Yeah, I quit smoking 2.5 years ago, but I still have a small cough.
Yeah.
Uh, some of it is allergies though. So
Yeah, I guess it takes a while for that to clear out, if it ever clears out.
yeah, it could. Um, it got better. I don't have the morning cough in, as much as I did, at
At
least.
least you're not vaping.
I've been vaping too, but I don't
Have
do
you?
that anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
I was probably one of the first in Norway who bought e-cig.
That's a good record to have. Number one.
uh, yeah, at least I was the first I know here in Sandefjord. Uh, when I was out partying, out clubbing, people was pretty shocked on what the hell is that all the time. Was pretty fun. That was
Yeah.
back in 2010. I ordered it from China.
I guess there's some statistics showing the people that vape with the coronavirus have a harder recovery.
Yeah, maybe I haven't seen that. Um, in regards to vaping, there's lots of different information on how bad it is or how healthy it is and stuff.
3D, 3D, look at 3D Jimmy had a good strategy.
Yeah, true. Um,
Sean, you must be pretty paranoid if you're taking your temperature every 4 hours. Unless you just like sticking a thermometer up your butt.
yeah, that might be the case too, of course. Yeah.
It's an elephant-sized thermometer.
Holy crap. Yeah. Uh, no, I don't think I'm affected either, but I've been really careful. Uh, the only time I've been outside, I've been going to the store, and I'm really careful with washing my hands. And I even wash the groceries I buy, everything.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to be. I don't. I'm not worried if I get sick myself, but I probably live through it pretty good. But the ones around me, even though I haven't seen them for a while now, but my parents and my girlfriend.
Exactly. My
Yeah,
parents are in the mid-70s.
yeah,
So that's the whole, and because of the 2-week waiting period, you never know when you're clear.
yeah,
And even if
exactly.
you get tested, by the time you get home from taking the test, you could be infected.
True.
You'd have to get tested every day.
Yeah, there's no easy way to do it. So uh, just need to be washing your hands and be careful not touching your face when outside and stuff like that.
Yeah. Look, see, 3D Jimmy's, his farting also works out as a great deterrent.
Yeah,
He surrounds himself in a green cloud and people stay away.
yeah, nice strategy. Oh, crap. Updates. No. Hmm. Message retracted. You're in 6 of the high risk categories. Oh crap. That's not good, Sean.
Yeah, Marcus, I told my wife the same thing. If anybody bothers you, start coughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she went to Walgreens to pick up a prescription, and she texted me and said, "Everyone in here has a mask on." I said, "Well, that's
Yeah.
good that you don't have a mask. If they all have a mask on, you're fine."
Yeah. It helps from spreading it from those who are sick. Doesn't protect that 100% at least for the one using it.
Right.
Uh,
See, I think all the infections coming across in bubble wrap.
yeah.
Each bubble's got a virus in it.
Yeah,
So don't pop the bubbles when you get something from China.
probably best.
It's probably a nice vacuum seal, so it stays healthy in those bubbles.
Yeah, maybe. Could be.
It's like a whole little petri dish in there.
Living dangerously now. Don't pop them.
And you knock out your whole family if you pop this sheet of bubbles.
Do you need to carry any guns to make a supply run?
Yeah, he's
So,
in The Walking Dead.
yeah.
You can't shoot the virus.
No. Yeah. I'm thinking about ending the stream now. I need to get some food.
Get some food.
Yeah. But as I said, I'm probably will stream later today, or at least jump on the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know if Chris for Cocky is streaming or Alien 3D, maybe.
We're all sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah. So um, if they aren't streaming, I'll probably stream. Maybe I'll start stream earlier too. Uh, so I can get to bed earlier than I have been able to do lately.
All right.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
You too.
We'll
Good seeing you.
Yeah, we'll see you around.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, and broadcast.